Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 733. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we are here back in my studio this morning. If you are joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you have any questions for me. Let me know what you've been working on. Have you been crafting at all since yesterday? By the way, yesterday was Wednesday and I thought it was Thursday all day, so I didn't get a chance to say happy hump day. So, oh well. Anyway, happy Thursday today. I truly thought it was Thursday all day yesterday. Took my garbage out to the curb and then realized it was only Wednesday. So, we had to take the garbage back and the recycle and the boxes and whatever, and we had to take everything back to the garage, and I'll have to bring it back out this morning. Anyway, happy Thursday. Hi, Joe and Lily. Good morning, Grace, Thea, Lisa, Judy, Wendy, Joe. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Angela. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Hi, Lily, Lorraine. Good morning. How's everybody today? Hi, Nadine. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Joyce. Good morning. Hi, Sanshell and Mariana. Hi, Sean. Good morning. Hi, Diane. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast, everyone. This is episode 733. Oh, that means we are legit a third of the way through the 700s now. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Anyway, I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we are here live in Southwest Florida in my studio this morning. Hi, Luna. I was planned on wearing the meadow poncho today, and I got so much fun feedback yesterday and positive feedback for showing all the colors of yarn for the project that I was showing yesterday that I thought I realized that I actually have both colors in stock for making this poncho today. And I thought, well, why don't we show the colors since that was fun yesterday too. Hi from Israel. Good morning. Hi, Constance. Let's see. Irit. I can read Hebrew. I think that says that your name is Irit. Did I say that correctly? That would be pretty cool if I could, because I haven't spoken it. Irit Afir, maybe? I'm not sure if I read your last name correctly. I'm not very good with vowels anymore. It's been a long... I did say it correctly. Yay! Hi, Donna. Good morning. It's pretty cool that I can still read Ofair. Okay, I couldn't remember if it, sometimes it's an F, that letter is an F sound, and sometimes it's a P sound. So I was pretty close. Hi, Rita. Good morning. Not bad for not speaking Hebrew in, let's see, how many years have I been back to the U.S.? 16 years. After 16 years back in the U.S., I can still read, write, and speak Hebrew. That's pretty amazing. Hi, Val. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Carrie. Can't remember if I said hi, Carrie. Hi, Katrina. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Donna. All right, so I'm wearing the meadow poncho still, and that's what I wanted to talk about. A few things about it before I show you the colors. First of all, good morning, Judy, and thank you for posting links this morning. Judy has already posted a link to the instant PDF download if you want to purchase this pattern by itself. It is also one of the patterns in my book, Layers Crochet. So you could either order the paperback book, autographed and personalized for me. You can order the PDF ebook from me, or on Prime in every country that Amazon Prime works around the world. So like Amazon Prime's available in Canada, US, Mexico, France, Italy, Spain, England, the Netherlands, Brazil, Japan, United Arab Emirates, China, Australia. If you go to the book page on my website, it's Amazon, or not Amazon, it's kristinomdahl.com/ Layers Crochet. Let me double check what the URL is for it. Yeah, it's KristinOmdahl.com/layers crochet. That's not the shopping page for the book. That's the actual information page for the book. So each time I write a book, you'll notice in the front matters and the just be after the introduction, but the front section of each book, I talk about where I give it a URL for where you can find more information about the book on a page on my website. So it's a standalone page for each book. So Be So Caring has one now, every book has one, and this one is Layers Crochet. And on that page, you can find information about every project that's in the book, I think what yarns are used for each project, and then it will give you links for everywhere you can buy it. So on that page, I will show you not only where you can find it to purchase on my website, but I also share all of the links for all of those international all of those worldwide Amazon links throughout the world. So you can buy it in your own country, which is cool because obviously that saves on shipping. So this is made in Be So Sporty yarn, and this is color lavender and periwinkle. And I happen to have both of those colors in stock right now. I didn't always have both of them in stock at the same time, and so people have been making it in different colors and what have you. But I just thought it was kind of exciting that if you really wanted to make it exactly as I made it, you could. I'm wearing it in the secondary way, so it's two rectangles that you put together, and then this is actually the shoulder seam. So I'm wearing it in the way that makes it look like vertical lines, and I'm wearing it with my stretchy black belt with a dark color underlayer. So I'm wearing skinny jeans and a high-waisted skinny jeans and a bodysuit. Now the jeans are a dark wash denim and it's a black bodysuit, but you can tell, as you can see, when you go super dark with denim, navy or black would work just fine with the top. I will give you one tip about thinking about a bodysuit for this though, is that once I had the belt on, and you know it takes a little while to get the belt placed just right, evenly here, evenly across here, evenly from front to back. It's such a gorgeous look, but once you get it on, you really don't want to have to take it off. And if you wear a bodysuit and have to go to the bathroom, you got to take it off and do the belt all over again. So I really didn't think that one through today. So if you're going to wear, if you're going to belt the poncho, I would wear a tucked in tank top, not a bodysuit with that. Otherwise, bodysuits, you know, are my new favorite go-to for underlayers. All right, but now that I've mentioned all that, let me show you the poncho in a couple different ways because first of all, I think this is super, super flattering. But wait till you see it in the other ways too. You really can't go wrong wearing it in either way. So I'm going to take it off though so you can see construction first too. So when this is one rectangle and this is the other rectangle. So when I turn it this way, which is the original way that I made it, it's a little bit off the See, is it going to work? Yeah, okay, I lost connection for a second. Sometimes people say it's not a flattering look. However, on a piece this wide, what I think is super is that horizontal line immediately becomes a diagonal line on either side of your waist, and that I think is a lot more flattering than something that just went straight across. So and because of the movement of your arms, the stripes have movement too, and I think that's actually visually interesting. So you can wear it like this, loose and open. You can wear it like this with that shoulder seam down the front like you saw me with this morning. And look at how that changes the hemline. Instead of being straight across here and diagonal, it's more of a diagonal and it's a little shorter right in the front. Let me go back to this again so you can see it's a little longer in the center front this way too. So you have both of those options. Then there's more. I always love it. I love infomercials. Anyway, if you want to belt it, you get a completely different look for both versions, right? So we've got the straight across front now. Let's call this the horizontal stripes version. Now we can put the belt in again. I'm shooting for my natural waist vertically and horizontally, because what I want to do is give some waist and sleeve, body and sleeve separation here, and do it around my natural waist. You could go a little higher if you wanted an empire waist. It depends on your shape, which one you feel more comfortable with. I'm not super comfortable with an empire waist, but it works for some people. So look at this. Look at that. We've got some body conscious dimension here, and we have the flowy sleeves, and that contrast of belt to sleeve I think is so incredibly flattering. It's beautiful. You can do this one off the shoulder. You can balance them both on your shoulders. If you don't like this width, change it, right? You can sew these up if you want it a little tighter around the neck. Either way, there's no wrong way to do this. It's whatever works for you. Again, like I say all the time, that's the beauty of making your own clothes. You can customize them to work for you, your body type, your aesthetic, and your feelings. Okay, so now let's turn this the other way again, because I want to show you now the contrast. That edging looks really pretty when you wear it this way too. I think it accentuates the edging a little more when you wear it this way. So now we can go back this way, and then adding the belt would be done the same way. Now, is it easier to do and more accurate to do off camera in front of a mirror? Sure, but I'm going to sit here and show you the gist of how to do it. So I'm trying to find my natural waist, making sure that the shoulder is even so that the front and back are the same length for when I'm going to try to, they're closer now. Okay, and then just kind of try to shoot for the same height and the same width. I mean, you can mark these with, you could lay the whole piece flat on the bed, mark all four stitch markers to actually get it super even. There are ways efficiently. I'm just trying to show you on the fly here. All right, mostly even. So you can see even between the two belted versions, it's still two different looks. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And the drape of 100% bamboo yarn, you really can't beat. So I brought out all the colors of Be So Sporty yarn this morning, and I brought out all the colors of Be So Sporty silver bling and gold bling, so you could see all the colors that you could mix and match. You could do this all in one color. This stitch pattern would be gorgeous all in one color too. Or you could mix and match some bling with some regular sporty yarn to do some shimmery stripes with the regular no shimmer. I just think there's lots of ways you could change it up. I would make it again in a solid color, and I would consider making again mixing and matching bling with regular sporty yarn. But I mean, there's 4 ways you can wear it right off the top. You could also wear this as a scarf. You could fold it in half and wrap it around. It could definitely be a big, chunky, voluminous scarf that way as well. All right, so let's go to the yarn. Oh, I'll wait and see if there's any questions first. Does anybody have any questions? I'm trying out new makeup today. Can you tell? I actually have been doing some research on concealer and foundation for mature aging skin. I've been wearing the same foundation and concealer for decades, and I've started to realize that I look like I have more wrinkles when I put my makeup on than when I don't, but I'm so self-conscious of my dark circles, I put my makeup on anyway. So I feel like I've been stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I was just curious if you guys can tell. Does it look different? Does it look the same? Do I look the same today? I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I would really, I don't like to give quick reviews. I'd rather wait and see if there really is a difference. So this is not as dry. I feel like it's a little dewier, and I was hoping that it gave me the same amount of coverage, which is a light coverage, but covered my dark circles and didn't accentuate my wrinkles as much. No circles. You do see a difference. Oh, great. Grace, that was the goal. I was hoping that by feeling like my makeup was aging me to wearing something for mature aging skin, that it would make me look younger. So that's exciting. Oh, okay, great. All right, well, I'm going to wear it a few more days and figure it out. It costs a little bit more than what I normally buy, but I feel like it may have more to it, so it may end up being the same price. But again, let me do the research and let me test it out, and I'll be the guinea pig. And once I decide that it is what I think it's going to be, I will share all of that stuff with you guys because I'm very excited. Very excited if I can find something like that. Thank you, Vera. Thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited, thinking that it is the first time that I've ever had to ask for mature aging skin. That was kind of a hard pill to swallow yesterday, especially the week before my birthday. I'll be 48 at the end of this month. And yeah, I guess that's a good time to start looking. I probably should have started looking earlier in my 40s, but whatever. I started looking now. If it works, that's all that matters at this point. I don't feel like a baby, Thea. I don't feel that old either, though. Okay, so I went off on a tangent. I was going to see if there were any questions before I started in on yarn colors. I don't think I see any questions about yarn colors. All right, or about the project or anything. Okay, so let's move on and I'll start showing you some colors. So I showed you these two colors already. These are the two colors that I'm wearing. This is periwinkle and lavender. And then we have mint. No, this is Harbor Fog. Harbor Fog is a little more sagey green than mint. And we can even show those side by side at some point here. Let's see if I can pull everything out from this bin. Okay, and then we have Sea Glass, which I know a lot of people love. That's a very pale turquoise green with creamy white and pale silver gray. Then we have Aloha Blue and charcoal and chocolate truffles. Let's see. I'm going to put them back in the bin that they came in though, and then move on to the next bin. And you can find all of these colors in stock on my website. Okay, here's some more colors now. We've got amethyst and sea glass, sun-kissed yellow, golden child, shale, rose blush, jaded peacock. I think I would like to do a solid color meadow poncho in jaded peacock. That would be pretty. You know what else? So would one of the light colors, like sun-kissed yellow or sandcastle, or maybe even sea glass would be pretty to do a solid color. All right, let's move this one now. Ooh, here we go. Here's some more. Okay, I think this is it then. Then Plumeria, this would be really pretty for a solid color one time too. Yeah, Juliana, Golden Child and Amethyst would be great together. They are actually colors that are opposites on the color wheel, so they're very complementary. Here's Mint and Chantilly Lace, Classic Blue. Rose Blush would be so pretty too, yes, and Mulberry. All such pretty colors. Now I wanted to show you Mint next to Sea Glass and next to Harbor Fog, because those are the three colors in here that I feel like are the most similar. Where did I put the other one? Oh, I've got a fourth bin too. Huh, okay. There it is. Okay. Hold on a second. I'll show you these three colors side by side, but I want to show you a few more colors. We've got here we go. So then we've got Basil, Caribbean Turquoise. I would love a poncho in that color. Rainbow Sherbet. That's the color I just made the Selma cardigan in. And Key West, so pretty. That would be so pretty also. Okay, so I was going to show you the light green side by side so you could see how different they are. This is Harbor Fog and Sea Glass and Mint. This is Mint, this is Sea Glass, and this is Harbor Fog. you can see how different they really are. You can see this one is definitely more sagey green. It's still very pale, but more sagey green, and it's a little more turquoise in sea glass, and definitely more of a mint green. Still very pale, but mint green in the mint. Also, mint is a perfect match for rainbow sherbet if you're interested in that. Okay, so we can put these away now. Okay, so those are all the colors that are in stock in Be So Sporty yarn right now. And then I want to show you the Sporty Bling colors. Okay, so then we'll go on to Sporty Bling Gold. And then if anybody has any, this is Be So Sporty yarn. I just showed Be So Sporty yarn, and now I'm going to show Be So Sporty Gold Bling. So Be So Sporty yarn is my #2 sport weight, 100% bamboo yarn. And now Be So Sporty Gold Bling is 90%, with that, 90% bamboo and 10% pure silver. Now the bling yarns are all 100% pure silver for that thread, but the silver is just its natural color, and then the gold bling is the silver thread that is dyed or painted gold first. Okay, so here are the colors in Sporty Gold Bling. I'm going to do it in 2 separate batches here. Okay, so we've got mulberry. I just did a project for the new book in mulberry gold bling. So beautiful, isn't it? Oh, love it. Mango smoothie is another beautiful red. So that you'll notice that the difference between gold bling and silver bling is that the gold thread actually warms up the colors and the silver thread cools them off. It's very interesting. Here's Peach Sherbet in Be So Sporty Gold Bling. We just did a knit cowl in that one. Here's Raven, which is a dark jet black with the gold thread. And then Jaded Peacock, so gorgeous. Rose Gold, which has a blush and a sand color mixed with the gold thread. And one of my favorites, Mermaid. This is this has turquoise and like a stormy blue and some gold and some sand color all mixed with the gold thread. So beautiful. We did a knit cowl in that one as well a while ago. Not that long ago, a little while ago. Oh, I have another color in here that I missed. And this is Million Dollar Red. Also super gorgeous. Okay, and then we have Glacier Bay and Classic Blue and Key West. That's the colors for Be So Sporty Gold Bling. I think there's one more in here. I think there's a gold in here too. There we go, this is a gold. You notice that everything's already wound into a center pull ball and in a organza drawstring bag, so everything comes as a center pull ball. You don't have to wind yarn at all. Okay, so let's move on to Be So Sporty Silver Bling. This is 90% bamboo and 10% pure silver plied with yarn and #2 sport weight yarn. Judy is also posting links to all of my patterns organized by #2 sport weight. Probably doing a knit one and a crochet one because they're separated on the current website. In the new website, everything's going to be all in the same shop, and you'll have a much more intense filtering system. Still be able to filter knit and crochet patterns, or knit or yarns and crochet patterns by weight. It's going to be really awesome. But anyway, in the meantime, she's showing you the links where you can filter by yarn weight in the pattern shops for knitting and for crochet. So either one is really great for being able to figure out what you'd like to make with this yarn. Oh, I moved that one. That was a gold bling. Okay. Oh, some of these got put in the wrong bin. That's all. Let me just move that real quick. Some Million Dollar Red Gold Bling was in the wrong bin. Okay, so now this is Be So Sporty Silver Bling. This is Meteor Shower that has a some black and some dark indigo blue and some blush pink and a pale silvery gray. I just did a scarf in this recently, the Larissa motif scarf, and you may have seen some extra videos upload yesterday on here on my YouTube channel. It has been requested to put those videos in left-hand format, so I didn't live premiere them since we already live premiered the original videos, but for anybody interested in left-hand, the whole 4-part video series, excuse me, the whole part video series for the Larissa scarf is available in left-hand version as well. I also have a whole playlist. I also organize all of the videos that I put in left-hand in its own playlist as well. So if you're only looking for left-hand videos, you can either find them within each pattern's playlist, or you can search, or there's a playlist for just left-hand videos as well, if that's what you're into. This is Coral Reef. It has some coral, Caribbean turquoise, and creamy white. Super fun. And then Paradise Palm, which has lots of different greens, from a lime through to like an emerald and a fern green. Very pretty. And then we have Plum Blossom. I love this color. So pretty. And this one has always been super popular. That's the Key West, which has coral and periwinkle and turquoise and some peach. Super pretty and just festive. Okay, I think that's everything in this bin, so we'll go on to the next bin. And then anybody that wants to see anything again or see anything together, just let me know. I think I missed a bin. I think I have a third bin that I forgot to bring out. Let's see. Anyway, we'll start here. This is a super popular color and one that I love, Fiesta. This has some bright purple, bright fuchsia pink, or bright raspberry pink, and some periwinkle mixed in with it. So it's like the 3 colors being massaged together and just blending so beautifully. This is Tropical Hot Coral. And then we have Shale, which has a jet black and a medium gray and some dark blue. Then Celery, which is definitely on a cooler tone for a yellow green, more so than the warm tone that you would find in Sun-Kissed Yellow. And this is Ice Blue. So pretty. This would be really pretty for a poncho too. What wouldn't? Shale would be awesome. I mean, wouldn't it be great to have a dark poncho? You could dress this up. You could dress it down. It would be so awesome. I think I missed a bin. Let me go check. I did. There's one more bin. Okay, I just showed you Fiesta. There's more Fiesta in this one. And let's find the other colors. Did I grab that one already? Okay, yeah, I did. All right, this is the Queen Sunflower. This has like a rich brick red and some khaki and some olive. Very pretty. Sea Glass, another super popular color. I showed this in regular Sporty already. This has the very pale turquoise, the light silvery gray, and creamy white. Then we have Indigo. I made a project for the new book in this yarn too. This is Be So Sporty Silver Bling in Indigo, which is a very dark blue. This also is a perfect match for Meteor Shower, which I showed you a few minutes ago. Also in Be So Sporty Bling. You can mix and match them. They're a perfect match. Then we have Sunrise 11. So beautiful. This has like a periwinkle purple. It has some light sage green and some light peach and some bright coral. So pretty. The Plum Blossom that I just showed you a few minutes ago, that's a perfect match. And Peach Sherbet is also a perfect match with this one. It's pretty on its own, but it's really pretty with the colors that perfectly match with it. Now, you don't have to use colors that perfectly match. You can pick things that coordinate high contrast, low contrast as well. But I just think it's fun that when I know something's a perfect match to let you know about it. And then we have Parrot, which is so festive. This has a bright chartreuse green and some lime green, darker blue, a lighter blue, and even like a medium emerald green in there too. Very festive and fun. I think that's it. Now let's see if there's any requests to see anything else or to see anything together or to ask me what any questions about the lot of colors. Fun to show them because I think it gets overwhelming seeing all those little squares on the website. So to be able to see them up close a little bit. Plus, on the website, I photograph everything in the hank form so that you can see what the yarn looks like in hank. And once you see it wound into a ball, it does pick up the colors differently. And in some ways, I think you can appreciate the colors of yarn differently in both ways, and that's why I think it's important to see them in both ways. You can see how it was dyed very well in the hank form, and you can see more of each color that way. Whereas once you see it in a center pull ball, you can kind of see how it's going to crochet or knit up better. It's going to be more variegated than it usually looks in the hank. So this, I think, is the more accurate version of what it will look like knit up. Even though to see the colors more clearly, it's better to see them in the hank. Does that make sense? If you're interested in knowing what exact colors are in there, the hank form will show you the colors really well. But if you want to see how the colors work together when you actually knit and crochet them up, seeing it in the center pull ball version helps for that. Hopefully that makes sense. If anybody has any questions, let me know. I did want to remind you that we have a live premiere video coming up right after the podcast. We're going to be doing part 3 of, am I really going to forget what it is? Can someone help me out? What's the video we're doing today? Oh God, isn't that terrible? Let's see, what video are we doing today? The Margot! We're going to do part 3 of the Margot today. And then tomorrow we'll do the video tutorial for the new Vega crochet cowl. So today is going to be part 3 of the Margot top and dress video part 3, which is the final video. Will live premiere at 10 o'clock this morning, which is 20-30 minutes after the podcast is over. Then shortly after that, the left-hand version will also be available. I'm not going to live premiere that one. It'll be available in the same playlist. It'll be available in the Margot playlist and in left-hand video playlist. So today is part 3. If you want to join me live, great. I'll be in the live chat, so if you want to ask me questions live, you can. If you end up watching the video later and still have questions, just leave recorded comments because I get all of the notifications for those and I reply to them as quickly as I can throughout the day. And then tomorrow, we're going to live premiere the video to do broomstick lace for the Vega crochet cowl. This is a 1-ball project in Be So Toasty yarn. If you didn't watch the podcast yesterday, I went over all of the colors of Be So Toasty yarn, as well as all of the colors that you could in the yarns you could substitute, meaning all of my #1 fingering weight yarns. The only yarn I forgot to show you yesterday was Be So Lush, my organic, or I don't think it's organic, a bamboo and cotton blended #1 fingering weight yarn. So that was another option, but I showed you several options for yarn substitution, as well as this super warm and cozy Be So Toasty yarn, which is #1 fingering weight, superwash merino wool and bamboo blended together. So that video will be tomorrow. I'll remind you again tomorrow during the podcast. So if you want to join me today for part 3 of the Margot, that will be super fun. We're going to work on the sleeves and the edging in this final video. And if you haven't already downloaded the pattern, you can find it on my website for only $1.99. It includes 6 sizes for both the top and the dress, showing you yardage for all 6 sizes for both both length and massive garments. And what's really exciting about this pattern is that there are 6 charts for the yoke. All 6 sizes have its own yoke charts. You can follow along no matter what size you're making. And the pattern includes 9 charts total. So you've got written instructions for all the sizes. You've got all of those charts and the supplemental video tutorials. Hopefully that will give you a really wonderful experience and a successful experience at making the Margot top or dress. Also, it uses Be So Baby yarn, which you can get a 10-ball discount bag on my website. All that information is linked in the pattern page and on the video page. But again, if you have questions, let me know. If you enjoyed the podcast, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, the red subscribe button's in the corner. If you want to join me for the live premiere of Margot Part 3, we'll be doing that in 25 minutes. You have time to go get a drink or a snack and join me back here Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you in a few minutes for the live premiere, and then I'll see you tomorrow for the podcast, same time, same place. Bye-bye.